were you as a student in school? Did you
Phenomenal.
I don't want to talk about because I already know that your high school GED equivalency was
high school. I graduated with high honors. College, I graduated with high honors.
Right, but we've been through this before.
Yeah.
Like Blind David in the front row was better according to your professor.
One class in all of college where Blind David beat me in microeconomics.
Okay. So now that your high school has the new Huizenga library.
My grades were very good.
Of course they were.
Oh, believe me, there were kids smarter. I had to work my fanny off.
I believe it. Did you go to class?
Yeah. I missed 1 week in my freshman year and my sophomore year. I have a chronic illness. I have Crohn's disease, and I missed a week because I had a flare.
Yeah.
But I missed a week straight, and then that was it.
Okay. So you were dedicated to getting there.
So, yeah, and I want to say junior and senior year, I don't think I missed a day.
I was shocked when I saw the latest report from the schools that say a third of Arizona high school students miss at least 18 days of school annually. To put that in perspective.
Yes.
18 days is 10% of the school year.
Yeah. That's 3.5 weeks of class.
That's I didn't even think of it that way. You're so right. Do you remember the rule? When I was growing up, the rule was 10 days, and then you got held back, basically.
Oh, in our school?
Yeah.
I ended up getting detention because my dad dropped me off late 3 times.
Okay.
So I had to stay late and serve a detention.
Same thing here.
Because I got late. I showed up like 5 minutes late.
Too many tardies equals an absence, and absence equals a detention. Yeah, I got the same thing. So I am shocked to see that we have this issue. So according to a report from Helios Educational Foundation, we've got a third of the students missing more than 10%, at least 10% of the school year. And now they did point out, though, that some of these issues were hung over from the COVID years. And I get that, all right? Not only did we tell kids not to come to school, then we'd let them do homeschooling. And so I get that. But it would appear that even though the schools reopened, the students have decided not to come back to class. How would your parents have reacted if you had said, I don't feel like going to school today. I don't feel like going to school today. I don't feel like going to school today.
So
if every day
I want to part that out to 2 different pieces.
Go ahead.
One, my parents would have been PO'd at me, and they would have dragged me to school and made sure that I go.
Yeah. Did you ever skip school?
No, never.
Okay. But I did. I got caught once, and my father freaked out.
That's what I wanted to part this out to, though, is how many parents don't know that their kid is missing, and then how are the schools not notifying mom and dad? Yeah. I'm sure at some point they're finding out, but at what point should a parent find out? To me, it shouldn't be, your kid's missed 2 weeks. How about like, hey, your kid didn't show up today and we didn't hear anything after 2 days?
Well, listen, when my kids were in elementary school, and my kids were in elementary school in northern Arizona, and then they were in elementary school in Kansas as well. And we would get, if the kid wasn't there, we got a phone call going, your child is not in school today.
I can see
Do you have them at home?
I can see it going 2 days, but not more than that.
Yeah.
Hey, so sorry, forgot. I'll make sure to call next time. But yeah, it's on mom and dad to make sure to call, and it's on school to check in with mom and dad.
I think there's a security issue that goes into that, too.
Absolutely.
If your kid is not here, is your child okay? You haven't notified us. Is the child okay? And the parent, of course, needs to know that that's going on. So we've got a third of the schools, a third of the high school students that are just not showing up. Mike Broom had asked me this morning, because I think he addressed this as well. He asked how many high school students were there. I made a guess, and
how many high school students in Arizona?
I have to tell you, Joe, it's not often that this happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you that I was embarrassingly wrong.
Oh.
This is the second time this year I've been wrong. I don't even remember the first time.
What was your guess on the number of high school students in Arizona?
Yeah. I said, I don't know, 50, 60,000.
You asked me this same question in rehearsal.
Yes.
I got a little more data out of you. How many people in Arizona, this, that, the other. Right. I said about 300,000.
Yeah. According to the state database, the last full year that we have the numbers on, 23 to 24 school year.
Yeah.
366,811.
You're a little bit off.
Yeah, I was off by
300K.
Like 82%.
Good job.
Roughly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anyway, we've got 366,000 students, which means of the 366,000 students, about 122,000, if I'm doing my math correctly here, are missing more than 18 days a year. That blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
That is so unfathomable to me as someone who was expected to go to school. In fact, can I brag for a moment?
Please do. You're oh boy. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Get ready over there.
If you go into my high school,
mm-hmm.
there's kind of a wall of fame. They've got this is a small school.
Are there any names I've heard of on it?
No. There's a number of high school athletes who went all-state.
Yeah.
Pictures are up on the wall.
Your picture there?
No.
Uh-huh.
There are a number of high school sports records that were broken, just the school records. Those are in a display case.
Mm-hmm. Yours are not there.
Not there. There are a number of other records.
What are you going to brag about?
Freshman year.
Uh-huh.
One of only 6 people. I got perfect attendance.
Out of what, 12 kids?
Yeah. I mean, we had like 80.
Wow. Wow. Freshman year, you had perfect attendance.
I believe that my perfect attendance name is still prominently displayed in the high school cafeteria.
I am confident it is not.
I think there's a lot of kids that probably walk through that cafeteria and they look and they think, I wonder who that is. I bet that was a special fella there who
they're right.
In the 1992 to 93 school year decided, I'm not going to miss a day.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably just wondering, that's a special guy.
No, he is. Very special.
Let me tell you what my worry is about all this absenteeism. Mm-hmm. Aside from the obvious impacts, like not getting enough classwork, we're seeing struggling to meet basic national standards, all these other things. That's all pretty obvious. Arizona continues to show in the bottom of school rankings nationwide. I also have concerns that we are setting a precedent for the future. The precedent is that attendance is optional. And while we all work with that person that comes and goes as they please. Where's our producer, by the way?
He's absent.
Okay, very good.
I found him.
We all work with that person that comes and goes as they please. Should I say it louder so he can hear us?
Yeah. See how loud you have to get.
Our producer is in the newsroom watching TV right now.
Yeah, no, he's
We all work with that. Let me say it again. We all work with that person who comes and goes as they please.
Mm-hmm.
Or the overnight board op who's already blown through their sick time and still can't seem to prioritize getting to work over fixing their creepy van. Oddly specific. Now, we have 1/3 of our future workforce that doesn't even show up to their obligations more than 10% of the time. Would you hire that person who has that track record?
Not if I've got other options to hire.
Now, and we're seeing the job market shifting right now. So you do have other options. And you're about to have a lot of TSA and air traffic controllers looking for jobs in not too long.
People who are showing up not even getting paid.
Now, granted, there are some people that have compelling reasons, like they're sacrificing for family. They're prioritizing survival over school, right? Mom has to go to work. The younger brother or sister is sick. We have to have somebody watch. We can't afford a babysitter. I need you to stay home from school. I get that, right? I'm going to give them a pass. They didn't ask for those circumstances.
That's a special set of conditions.
I don't think that 10% of the kids are having that problem.
Yeah, that's 10% too, and we're talking about 1/3.
Right. I don't think 33% of the kids are
18 days.
Right. For those that simply opt out of showing up, you're setting yourself up for a lifetime of disappointment, because showing up is the first requirement of everything you do in life. Work, parenting, marriage, dating, whatever it is. It's the very first requirement for everything in life. You have to show up. And we've got 1/3 of Arizona high school students who are now learning, I ain't gotta. That's a problem.
Thanks for watching The Chris and Joe Show. Click to see more from Chris and Joe, and tap the button in the middle to subscribe to KTAR News.